there, and welcome to episode 4 of Practice Your Positive Daily, the podcast. We are going to start today with a Power Your Positive. So, throughout this podcast, you'll hear some themes coming up. One of them is this Power Your Positive. How we power our positive is by focusing on the VIPs, the very important positives. The very important positives are food, movement, sleep, self-care, sharing your feelings. These are the very important positives. Today, we're going to start with movement. And I like to use a variety of words to cover movement because I want to be really inclusive here, right? I know not everybody has the same physical abilities or the same drives, but wherever you are in your physical body, there is a way that movement, fitness, moving your body is medicine. Movement is medicine. You have a chance to move the energy through you to build your physical health, which impacts your mental health. And so I want to start this idea that our mind and body are related. I know that when I have a good workout early in the morning, the rest of the day just feels different. I start the day feeling like a superhero. Research supports this, right? There recently was research that came out that physical activity is more effective than some SSRIs, than some psych meds. I'm not saying that you shouldn't treat, with pharmacology, but there is something to be said, right? Think about that. Think about the fact that moving our body can release hormones in our brain and chemicals in our brain that are as effective as, pharmacological interventions. And research also, has recently come out, and I'm very interested in maintaining our physical fitness as we age. And that research has come out that our bodies really won't slow in athletic ability until our mid 70s. Right? Mid 70s. Right? And that's just a reminder. That's a reminder that if you are in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and you think it's too late, you think it won't make a difference, take a minute, go online, go on whatever social media you like. And, there's amazing stories about folks approaching fitness, folks approaching movement in later age and having amazing results, right? And just really transforming their body. So I encourage you, as I'm going to talk about movement today and I'm going to talk about fitness in the future, don't count yourself out. If you've been skipping PE class for 20 years, it's going to suck to get started again. Listen, we know that, right? You're going to be sore, but you will live. You will do okay. Check with your doctor first. Um, right. But you will make it. It's the initial discomfort. And it's our mental blocks that I'm not that kind of person. I'm not in good shape. I've never been in good shape. And I think too, when we focus about movement and fitness, I can speak as, my experience as a woman is this idea that physical ability, physical fitness is a means to an end to a certain aesthetic, an end to having some sort of body type that is more appealing or more attractive or, maintaining this. And I too suggest that you just throw that away. I just suggest that you find a way, and we'll talk a lot about movement in this podcast. You find a way to move your body and feel good about it. You find a way, you find fitness, a sport in time. We're talking about like a movement menu. It'd be nice to have a whole kind of variety of activities to meet you wherever you are. But you find a way to move your body that feels like medicine, that feels good. Feeling good is so important. That is part of what we're chasing here, right? Having a positive mindset is feeling good even when I'm sore, even when I don't want to go to the gym. It's knowing that I'm doing something good and knowing that I'm feeling good as I'm doing something good. Today's your first assignment. Oh boy, you thought this was all going to be mental. You thought this was just listening to a podcast and bingo bongo, I'm a more positive person. Joke's on you. We're actually going to work on our physical wellness too. So listen, that's the assignment for this week. This week, I want you to increase your movement by 10%. Give me 10% more movement this week. 10%. That is not much. And as I said a couple episodes ago, you know where you are, right? So if you're a couch to 5K, if you're a weekend warrior, if you're an everyday athlete, if you're on the IR list, wherever you are in your positivity mindset, wherever you are in your physical body, take where you're at and add 10%. You can walk a few more blocks when you walk the dog. You can do a few exercises throughout your workday, right? Stand up from your desk and just do a few push-ups or a plank, or even just, walk around. You can, if you are an avid gym goer, an athlete, then I suggest adding 10% different movement. Add in a few moments of stretching in the morning or in the evening, or actually stretch after your workout, not just say, oh, I'll stretch at home. Yeah, we'll stretch here, right? Add 10% more. And so we're going to do two things by adding 10% more movement. You're going to show yourself that you can set a small, reasonable goal and you can meet it. You're going to connect your mind and your body, that your mind is making your body, your mind is directing your body to do this thing, and you're going to do this thing. Your mind has the control over your body. And then this primes our mindset, right? This is going to start priming us for that growth mindset, to set small goals for ourselves and achieve them and then feel good about it, right? And that's just it. Do it and then feel good about it. So 10% more movement. Think about, how does your body feel? Did it affect your mind? Did you have to think about it? Was this difficult? Was this a little nudge? Was this easy peasy lemon squeezy? But think about it, okay? I'm going to do it too. 10% more movement. I'm going to commit to 10% more movement during the day. I have a tendency to sit at my desk for very long periods of time, getting sucked into great things that I love to do. So my 10% this week that I'm going to commit to is I'm going to take breaks. I'm going to use my alarms on my phone. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to stretch, move my body a little bit, and then get right back to work. So 10% more movement. Think about your movement. Think about your body. Thank your body. Listen, your heart is beating right now. Think about that. Your blood is moving through its vessels. You're processing waste. You're breathing. I mean, it's really amazing when you think about it. So wherever you are in your body, you are alive right now. It is doing something. It is doing its job. It has taken you everywhere you've been in this world. Thank you, body. I'm going to give you 10% more movement. All right, that's it. I love you. Thanks for hitting the positivity gym. I will see you tomorrow.